Do you love cakes? Do you love events? Do you love excitement? Do you love glitz and glam? Then this is the show for you. Welcome to Bake That Cake with Dripples. My name is Tara Kene. Sit back and let's get right into it.
My name is Precious Arasin and I'm the bride. I'm getting married to Joshua Coley, the love of my life. I'm so happy and glad that I'm getting married to him, to call him my husband, my own. I will love him from now to forever.
Precious, our lovely bride-to-be, paid us a visit with her sister to put in a request for her traditional marriage cake. Our bride-to-be is from Cross River State in Nigeria, and she wanted elements of her culture represented on her cake.
My sister was the one that introduced me to Dripples cake, and her cakes, from what my sister was saying, I was like, let me go online and see this cake. When I went there, her cakes were beautiful. I would like her to do my cake for my traditional marriage. When we went there, her smile, the way she welcomed me, I was like, this is the best choice.
I think she likes you like the gold effect, you like the coral bead thing.
Yeah.
What if we do something different?
She was like, what do I want? I said, I want a traditional marriage cake and a beautiful design. She said, do I have anything in mind? I said, yes, I do. And then she was like, okay, let me see. And I showed her, she gave me something different and something unique. So I'm very happy that I made this choice of choosing Dripples cake.
But I saw the palm wine cake. Are you Igbo or something?
She's Cross River, but she's marrying Igbo. She's a Calabar girl.
Calabar girl. All right, so I'll sketch something. Yes, we've not done this before, so this is going to be the first time. So we want something almost like this. And then since she likes that coral bead thing, we're going to do like some designs here and have this very massive, like a chibo. You know, just like buttons, I don't know, coral buttons with gold. But what's he wearing that day? What's your husband wearing that day?
He's wearing an Efik cap.
Efik cap?
Yes.
We're going to have lots of coral beads around, okay? In gold. And then maybe add like the Efik cap. I would like a picture of it. You send it to us later.
I'll send it.
So we'll have something up here. I think it will be nice. But as we walk, we'll decide on where to fix it. But I want something significant about the groom, okay? So we might have it up here. I'm sure you're going to have like the staff thing. I know the bride So I'd like to have a picture, a sample of it, so we'll depict something like that around the cake. We want to have that around the cake. It looks funny to me, but I don't know if you can understand it. But if you give it to me,
we get the fact that this design is not common. I've not seen it before.
Yes. I don't want us to do the usual box.
I don't want anything usual for her.
Okay, that's fine. So it's going to be special for her.
Yeah.
The stuff is usually in gold, right?
Yeah.
That's the stuff thing. What's that really?
I don't even know.
It's just fashion, right? But only for brides?
Royalty.
Yes, for
royalty.
Yeah. I think they said the
royalty.
Royal women used to. That's what they used to wear those days. With
the cap
your gown and
the cap
stuff.
Oh, okay. That's really beautiful. So we're going to have it slanted on one part of the cake, so it's obvious. And then the husband's cap. Don't forget to send the picture of the cap and a sample of what the staff will look like. So we can marry all together on this cake. Yeah, it's going to look nice. Our bride, I hope you're okay with it.
Yeah,
and I'm sure your husband will love it too as well.
He will.
He doesn't even have a choice.
All right, so thank you so much. After chatting and bouncing ideas back and forth, we decided on a 14 inches multi-dimensional square cake. We're going to be working on molds in gold and coral beads, and also we're going to have our Efik cap sitting pretty on it with a staff for the bride. Guys, let's hit the baking room. Now, we started by stacking different flavors of square cakes. We had vanilla, red velvet, and chocolate, lacing each layers with buttercream to merge the sheets together and also add flavor to the cake. Come, we'll have to stop here and do a rod, okay? We placed a 13 inches cutout board on top of the cake to help cut out the sides to make it really accurate. Now, we did that because we wanted all the dimensions and details to be properly done. We also placed a level on top of the cake to check and be sure that our cake was properly leveled. So we're going to have this up here to carry the rest cake, so we don't have any of them collapsing or, breaking. Let's have an order here. See, this side is low. We're leaving here like this. You understand it now? So we're elevating this part a bit, and this part a bit, but here will be the tallest. Now, the essence of this is to keep the other part of the structure which we're going to place on it firm. They are called wooden dowels. We're going to add just not too much of it, and then we're going to add the board so it sticks. Okay, so let's use this. Okay. But it's still out. Yeah, still coming out. See, we still have it projecting out here. It will disturb us. So this is fine here. So now we have too much here, and we have too much here. So that's where you have to cut out. Then we'll cut that part, and then we'll be back again to pile up the cakes. So we are back, and we're still shaping the cake. So yeah, let's try again and see. This is fine. Come and see. How do we now cut this out? I think we'll cut. You have the half part. Okay, just try it and let's see. That's a brave one. Perfect. Thank you. Don't worry. Don't shift it. I've already set it. All right, so we're going to place this one here and cut out. Was this how it was?
We used a cutout board as a guide to cut out pieces of the cake while piling. We had a total of 6 sheets of red velvet, chocolate and vanilla. We continued shaving and leveling the cake to make it all even.
See, this thing is soft, yeah? To be on the safe side, we're going to do this part again. Here, just 3. We'll just fill a bit of this part. So, now because we have a board underneath, this will help to hold it here.
We sent in some dowel rods to keep the cake in place.
So now we have this. We're going to cut another template, place on top of this, and then build up the other part, and we'll be right back. To reach here, now small one. You understand? Here is small, so it's not equal. So this one is longer. This one will come here. This one layer now, we're cutting like this now, like one, like L here. Then we'll now fill up this part, right?
We continue to cut out parts of the cake to create that multi-dimensional square we were going for.
Is that the template? That's not it. It's more. So this is our template, but we'll go more than it, okay? Because you didn't give us the exact size, so we'll assume. What do you want to do? Okay, let's get the exact size. This and here is 7 1/4, 7 and a bit of the buttercream to hold this. Yeah, so the weight is actually resting on it. Just something very light to carry it, and then just go like so. Yeah. Come, do we hip more? Do we hip more? One more, right? Okay, so we're going to put buttercream here and stick this, and then we'll continue shaving.
Now we continue piling up the cake structure and shaving. At some point, we realized that the board we placed on the first 3 layers will make it difficult while paneling.
So we have only 2 options. It's either we take this out again and cut the board and make it a little bit smaller, so by the time we're finished shaving, this thing does not appear, or we're going to use ganache on this. So if we use ganache, we'll cover up everything.
So we took out the cakes, cut out the excess from the board, and then pile the cakes back up.
So we're going to do the same to this other one. So we have 2 boards, this one and this one. I want everything seamless, all right? So yeah, we're going to reduce the size of the board again, and we will be right back.
The shaving took a lot of time and delicate handling. We moved ahead to spread buttercream around the cake in preparation for fondant paneling.
Did you do bricklayer work before? The way he applies his buttercream is really, really unique. Very nice. So right now the cake is fully covered with buttercream. We have our template already for this part that looks very like a Z kind of shape. So we made the template, which we're going to place on these panels and then just cut neatly. So we'll come gently here. Now we have to panel one side, then the other continuously. Now this took a lot of time and patience. So we're going to do the same thing, panels on all the sides before we cover with the proper fondant, okay? Now this whole idea is, I get a lot of questions why you panel and cover again with fondant. The whole idea is just to make the cake seamless. We have to make sure all the sides are looking very clean. So yeah, let's measure and then fill up all the sides. At this point, the mold, the beads and other sugar ornaments going on this cake were being made. Did you do this one? No. Like the other one you did was thick. When I mean fat, I don't want it heaped. I want it as thin as this to go on this cake. This is too big for gold. So we'll remove this one. This is fine. This is beautiful. Shift it so it does not... Okay, now. See. Now we have this. And to make this inside coral, we'll now wet this part a bit. Now don't go too far. Just the edge here. Then press down a bit, all right? Press down a bit, yeah? Let this side be flat, while the under is dome, so that we'll have this, okay? Now it's kind of this, then just come and see how we can fit it in here. Press it firmly, neatly, so that it's clean. So this is what we want to have. Beautiful. Finally, the paneling was done, looking really neat and ready for decorations. We had coral beads, molds, and other sugar ornaments going on the cake. So let's have the panels. Now these ones were pre-rolled, a little bit dry, not too dry, yeah, kind of dry. So right now we will have to do the proper measurement. See, as you wrap, make sure the messages are well placed, the names are properly spelled, please. Because I can see happy birthday, the Y is facing the other way. One is facing north, H is facing south. Please make sure it is properly, it's stuck to the board. So yeah, we're going to be measuring the sides to get the exact fitting to each blocks or each dimension. So let's see this measurement.
This measurement is going to be 4 by 4, 4 feet by 4. This one is 3 by 6.
What about this?
4 by 2.5.
Okay.
7,
No, don't go too high.
7.5.
No, 7 point, just 7 is fine, I
7,
think.
okay.
What about the weight?
7 by
3.
3.
Yes, fine. So we'll have this one here. So we're going to add coral beads in between. So we're going to be fixing them one after the other like this. And then we'll just continue to build it up like this. The bride wants coral on her cake and some gold embellishment. So yeah, this is just perfect for her. I want to see how this thing will look around the coral beads. Oh, this is beautiful.
Nice, yeah.
Nice, yeah? So we're going to paint this gold. Come and see. Come, everybody, I need all your eyes here. See what I plan to do. See. Have these two big ones here. And then having these other smaller ones in between. Or we'll take this out and just have only these ones. Only this, eh?
Up or down?
Up.
Like this?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, thank you. We started attaching the decorations to different sides of the cake to create the design we had in mind. We also combined 3 different molds and beads to create the beautiful traditional design. So yeah, we'll continue fixing this way. I can see the traditional look coming out because of the coral beads and the gold. And yes, let me have the ruler, please. Oh, thank you. Always measure to make sure it's accurate. Small. 2. Fine, this is good. So we're going to continue like this and add in more embellishment. We'll be back to attach the Efik hat on this cake. The staff for the bride was being created by our craftsman and florist. After the craftsman created the structure, our florist prepared fondant ruffles that will be attached to the staff. Now, the groom's cap going on the cake was also being crafted. The cake was carved and covered in black fondant and also designed with red molds. After attaching the design, we painted the white mold in gold to contrast nicely with the red coral beads and the white cake. So now the cake is almost set, not there yet, but the painting is fully done. The coral bead is looking really gorgeous and making the cake look so traditional. We're going to attach the Efik hat here. And lastly, our staff. Yeah, so I have some real icing. And then we'll pick the cap from here. We attached the cap, placing it properly on top. We scattered the coral beads in different places on the cake, securing it with wire gauge. We steamed the cake to bring out the real color, beauty, and taking out the sugar dust from the cake. So yeah, this is nice, beautiful, and set to go to the venue. Yeah, this is the gorgeous stuff, and we don't want to add this to the cake until we get to the venue. We don't want anything falling or breaking. Now just check this out. Isn't this beautiful? We packed up and left the bakery to deliver the cake at the venue. It is time. Let's go surprise our couple and the guests. It was a smooth ride. We got to the venue and the scenery was beautifully decorated with vibrant and exciting colors. We placed the cake on the table and it added so much contrast to the beautiful decorations surrounding it.
Did you hear that one? Oh, 20.
Baby, you are free to demo. You are free to shadow. You are free to then get pose. And I will give you what you ask for. Whether not money, oh, give you diamond and gold. Cause you don't make me fall in love. Nothing when they won't tell me. Yeah, you don't make me fall in love.
Now, the event was a beautiful fusion of the Calabar and the Igbo culture. We saw the bride's outfit as she beautifully danced to her dad, collect the drink, searched for her husband in the crowd, and served him the drink.
Baby, tell me your bright lights. I go pay. I swear I go pay. Shame don't catch people who been laughers. Yeah, them day.
Now, the bride loved the cake. It was another job well done. It's a wrap for today's episode. To my team, you are the best. And until next time, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Now I love the banana. Ooh, I don't happy tire my baby. I dey happy pass you my shorty. Killing me softly, oh my baby. Oh, you don't give me love and joy, oh. And you be my plenty blessing. With you I'll plenty less.